Oh, I didn't see you there. This is what's going down today. The vacation pants are on. Right now I'm just going for a salad, then I'm heading off to the cafe, taking my spot. I'm gonna grind for about 12 hours online, and then I will share some hands and make a whole poker strategy video today for the first time. I forgot to brush my teeth at the hostel, so right now me and the poker bird here. Back at the salad grind. Set up for the day. Just chilling in a cafe. Gonna grind the whole day. I feel like I gotta start flirting a bit if I want my heart, but whatever. Still solid setup. Okay, so we're going to jump in and play some 15 no limit heads up hold'em on pokerstars. And yeah, here we got my graph for some motivation before I start off. 10.3 BB per 100 in this game, so this should go well. Okay, so I've been battling for 2 hours right now, and it's not going too well, as you can see. There, $103 down so far. Woo. So just brought in the second one. Pretty obvious grind. So I was down $250, but right now I made it up to just $50 down. I've been playing for fairly long, got some hands that I'm gonna share later, so just gonna finish the grind. Green numbers for the first time today. Woo! All time for the third latte. This kind of looks like hearts. It counts, it counts. Wish me good luck. Been grinding for ages now, but we are down $127, so that sucks. Gonna try to go for another 2 or 3 hours, hopefully get into green again. Please don't call, please don't call, please don't call. Please don't call. Just fold your aces, noob. Alright, I'm done. Da! We made 200 subscribers at least. Something good today. Wow. I just booked the hostel for another day, by the way, so that's 25 euros off the roll. I'm gonna record the poker here, so I had to buy a cola, but whatever. Alright, that was it for the normal vlog. Like and subscribe, blah 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 blah. Let's do some poker analysis. Okay, so the first time is pretty interesting. I have ace king off here. He raises to 2.6x a big blind, and I make it. Yeah, I don't even know how much that is. Almost 10 big blinds. He likes to call. Flop comes 10-4-4, and here's I can do both here. With ace king, I can obviously bet or check. If I check, I have to call. And I think the game theory optimal here has me mixing. I decided to go for the bet. He likes to call. The deuce is pretty interesting. Now I don't see as more sense in barreling. I'm still like far ahead of his range. He has to call pretty wide heads up. So I elect to go for the check call here. He's gonna barrel with a lot of spades and other floats. Then the 10 river is pretty interesting because now my ace high actually looks pretty good. If I had like threes or deuces, he's now behind, and whatever float he elected to have is behind, and his flush draw missed as well. So I check. He bets $25, and I make the hero call, and he shows 8-9 without a spade, which is obviously super retarded. I have no idea why I called him on the flop, but yeah, that's a great $86 pot for me. So the next hand, I force, he raises, I flat. I should 3-bet this a small percentage of time, but mainly flat with force. Jack 5-4 flop, which is a dream for me. He c-bets, and I check raise 50% pot, which is standard here. When you flop bottom set, you have to check raise. He likes to call. The 3 does complete like 6-7 or a 6 suited bluff, which is pretty interesting. So now some of my bluffs got there, but I still think that the 4s are way too strong to not continue with. And he likes to call again. The ace is very interesting because now a deuce completes a straight. So this would look like a very scary board. But either way, I just feel like I can get value from a lot of stuff, like even sometimes a naked jack or hearts with ace of hearts, or just two pair. That would be pretty standard. So I like to go with a 66% pop bet here, and he still calls and he tables jack 9 suited, which is a little too hero-y, obviously, in my opinion, but still fun to see that I go for the thin value and succeed here. So the third hand here, I have ace jack. I raise it up. Getting 3-bet to 10x is an obvious flat with ace jack off, nothing you can do really. We're super deep too, like 500 BBs, so it's a pretty good spot for me. Flop comes king queen 7, which means that I have the nut gut shot and ace high. When you see with into meters, there's nothing I can do here. This is an obvious flat. My hand is actually very strong on this flop. The 8 of clubs is pretty interesting. The reason I kind of think it's interesting is because I have the ace of clubs. So yeah, let's see what happens on the turn. He bets into me again, pretty big this time. If I had a small size, this would be an obvious call, but I still think that I can call this with ace jack because I have the ace of clubs. So my plan is to bluff big on the club rivers, and that is obviously what happens. So it's the queen of clubs, which is pretty interesting because I have to call 2 streets with all my queens, and he doesn't barrel many queens because he can't really barrel too many queens on the turn. Like that would just be awkward. Doesn't make sense. You just fold out better, fold out worse, and get called by better. So now this should be a pretty favorable card for me. He still bets a little over half pot into me, and here I think that is gonna be pretty exploitable. Like his real value range here would be like king queen, or like a strong value range would be like ace queen, king queen, 8-7s, pretty much like queen 7 suited. He could have as the boats, and maybe a flush here, but even then he's in a tricky spot, and I know that he's not gonna have the nut flush, so I'm gonna make a little semi-clicky raise back, which I think is pretty profitable play here because he's gonna fold out a lot. Even if it went for thin value with a weaker queen, I just think he's definitely gonna have a way too tough time to call off, and I can still have a lot of strong stuff that I just floated with and plan to raise the river, so I'm not capped at all. And I just think that if he went for some sort of thin value here, he's gonna overfold. So that hero play went pretty nice for a $95 pot. So that was it for the first hand analysis that I have done. It's gonna come more of these, probably getting better at like explaining and stuff. It's a little rookie right now, but whatever. See you guys next time.